What's up, gamers? I'm here with my salad, and we're teaching you how to build habits that stick today. Go ahead and drop a habit that you want to be consistent with in the chat, and we will engineer it using the Triple S method. As always, the most effective habit building method in the world. 96% success rate. Let's get it done. And I'm gonna eat this. Yummy. What's up, Panda Bro? Hello, Writer's Block. Good to see you both. You are back. I'm eating some dinner here. Salad with some ham and some turkey pieces in there. Pretty good. Basically a protein salad. Got some romaine lettuce, onions, tomato, bacon, turkey. Hey, Gaming. Good to see you. Eating some salad. What do I think of Sweden? Seems like a nice enough place. Never been there. But yeah. Oh. Your ball of fluff, dog. Nice. Hey, DeFloof. How's it going? How's everyone's day been? Let me know in the chat. Let me know how your habits are doing. If you've done yours today or not. I've done mine today. So we're doing good. If any of you are just hopping on, welcome to the Habit Engineer live stream. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, so you can go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications to make me your personal accountability buddy. So just click the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and that notification will go off at 6 when I go live, and it will help to keep you accountable to your habits. So anyone who has any good habits that they're looking to be more consistent with, they can go ahead and drop those down in the chat. We will engineer them using the Triple S method that I developed after overcoming 5 addictions of my own and identifying the principles behind transformational change. What is a habit? A habit is an action that you do consistently. That's basically it. It can be either good or bad. Ideally, they're good. I teach people how to build good habits that actually stick, though I guess technically the same principles would be applied if you wanted to build bad habits. I wouldn't recommend doing that, though. Sebastian Landry, hello, good to see ya. Brock, howdy. Cami said, kind of horrible, but womp womp. Habits going okay. I drew something today. Nice. Good job. Panda Bruh, what did you miss yesterday? We engineered some good habits yesterday, actually. We talked to Writer's Block about writing, and like just getting a book out. Writer's Block, let me know if you did it today. You did your habit today and finished 2 chapters of the book. That's right, baby. That's what's up. Way to go. Living with the Swords. can you grab the camera for Lamar Jackson edit? Bro, why is everyone asking me that? I literally don't even know what that is. Brett said how to stop drinking or smoking. Great question, Brett. So the way that the Triple S method works is that you have 3 steps to building a habit that actually sticks. And if you want to break a bad habit, it's the same way that you build a good habit. You just need to replace the time that you were spending doing the bad habit with doing something good. So for example, if you are drinking, then you want to replace that with something better. Because if you just say, oh, I'm going to stop smoking, or oh, I'm going to stop drinking, but you don't fill up that time with some other type of activity, chances are pretty likely that you're just going to go back to that activity that you were spending that time doing already. So, Chris, Dreamer, got you out of art block. Noel Holiday, nice. Panda Bros like a proud dad. That's good. Me too. Me too. Sorry, but yeah. So, Triple S method. You want to make your habit specific by assigning it a what, when, and where. So instead of saying, I'm going to work out today, you say, I'm going to work out for 30 minutes by walking on the treadmill for 30 minutes from 7 to 7:30 p.m. At my gym at this location or whatever. I pronounced it right. It's characters from the game Deltarune I keep yapping about. Oh, nice. I'm glad I pronounced it right. I like to think I have a decent grasp of the English language because I'm a freaking nerd and read all the time. But yeah, so assign your habit of what, when, and where. Creates neural resonance, makes the idea sit a lot more in your brain. Then the second S is simple. You make your habit simple by actually by asking yourself this filter question, which is, do I feel 100% confident in my ability to stick to my habits every single day for the rest of my life? Brett said, dang, I appreciate you. Definitely going to take those words with me going forward. Just trying to be better than I was yesterday. Amen, brother. Amen. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, feel free if you want to subscribe, turn on notifications, and use this live stream because I'm going live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. So use this live stream and the notification of it going off as making me your accountability buddy to help you to stay accountable to your habits. Writer's block, got 2,600 words, 8 pages. I'm happy. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. But yeah, so you want to, once you have the what, when, and where, the specificity of the habit, then you want to make sure it's simple enough by asking yourself if you feel 100% confident in your ability to do it every day. If you don't, then go back to the specific step and go ahead and whatever it's called, re-engineer the habit or the specific part of the habit until you have that level of confidence in it. And then the last step is sealed. So you want to seal your habit by doing some type of 1-second celebration. What that does is it tells your brain that what you're doing is something that it feels good doing, right? And there's a psychologist, B.F. Skinner, he just says, what gets rewarded gets repeated. So being able to not trick your brain necessarily, but say, hey brain, doing this habit makes you feel good, therefore your brain wants to do more of that thing, therefore the chances that you'll be consistent with it are a lot more likely. So Woodchuck said, I'm 0.0437% of the way there, LOL. Happy to see my habits are still going. Oh, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, the internet is really crazy. I definitely, like, the only reason I'm doing this, well, one, eventually, like, I'm gonna make money. This is gonna be everywhere. The Triple S method is gonna be all over the place. Everyone's got to start from zero, right? But this is just what I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with change. I'm obsessed with just teaching people how to build habits that actually stick. So I am trying to provide like genuine value and help people to just become better versions of themselves. So, yeah, try to keep it a safe space. Try to keep it like actually helpful for people. Woodchuck, I'm not streaming on other platforms currently. At one point I was trying to stream on other platforms, but really, in order for me to be consistent with this habit of going live, I needed to really just strip down the setup and everything and make sure that it was as minimal as possible for me. So that way I could make sure that I was just doing it every single day. And if I have like this whole setup and everything, it just wasn't, there's too much friction there for me. So I'm just on YouTube right now. Would very much appreciate y'all sharing this with your friends if you're finding value added out of it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, share stuff, like it, engage, whatever, all the works. But yeah, appreciate the compliments. Panda Bruh, I have a new habit to get better at. Shoot, let's hear it. Don't mind me, I'm just finishing off my salad here. Panda Bruh is our resident comedian of the stream. Panda Bruh, do you want to learn every language all at once or go one at a time? And if any of y'all have any habits you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop them down in the chat. We'll engineer them using the Triple S method that I discussed earlier. Most effective habit building method in the world. If any of you want to join my online community, I offer a bunch of additional support for helping people actually stay consistent with their habits in there. You also get access to the Habit Engineer AI that I built, which will teach you how to build any habits that you want to, that you're putting in with the Triple S method, as well as it's trained on all of the habits of ultra high achieving individuals that I've pulled out of their biographies and autobiographies that I've read. So maybe I'll have to read a biography on a polyglot or something and put that in for Panda Bruh to learn languages. Rhea said, been seeing a lot of my shorts, pretty sick. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to keep pushing those out. Feel free to share them up if you like it, like and comment and all that kind of stuff. I definitely need the engagement on those. They're not really getting a ton of views, unfortunately. We're working on making things better, higher quality and everything, but yeah, what would help the most is just with people engaging and commenting, liking, sharing, all that type of stuff for the YouTube algorithm to pick it up more. Dennis99, hello. Panda Bruh, I honestly can't tell whether you're capping or not. I'm going to guess you're capping because Chinese people don't actually speak Chinese. They speak Mandarin. But just a thought. Dennis said, I just came in. Good to see ya. Dennis, if you have any habits that you're looking to be more consistent with, any good habits you want to build, go ahead, drop those down in the chat. And I'll teach you how you can build them in a way that you can actually be consistent with them long term, so you can tap into the compounding effect that James Clear talked about when he said habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Same thing. Oh, nice. Well, if you're that dedicated to learning all of the languages all at once, how much time do you have? Because you could either spend an hour a day on one language. I can't tell if you're actually being serious or not, but I think the fastest way would be to move to a country speaking that language and then just live there and immerse yourself. Like, if you actually want to learn the languages, that's going to be the best way for you to do it. Total immersion is the way to go. But assuming that you don't have the finances to just move to that country, your second best bet is probably just to change your phone into the language that you want to learn the most right now, and then go learn all of those new words that your phone's coming up with, and just like see what happens. Yeah, watching shows with no subtitles in that language can help. If you want an actual habit, which I guess the phone thing is, but you could watch one episode of a show per day with that in that language at a certain time of day, say 8 to 8:30, 8 to 9, whatever. That would probably work pretty well. Just make sure you put a place on it too. Like, so give yourself the what, the when, and the where. For anyone else hopping on, this is a Habit Engineer live stream. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time to help you guys learn how to build habits that actually stick. I developed the Triple S method, which is the world's most effective habit building method. We got a 96% success rate in helping people stay accountable to their habits. I run an online community where I teach people and support them in being consistent with their habits. The link's in the bio if you want to check it out. And yeah, if you have any good habits that you're looking to build, you can go ahead and drop those down in the chat here, and I'll teach you how to build them. Alright, I finished my salad. What are the most difficult habits to build in your opinion? Probably the ones that you actually need to be building. For whatever reason, a lot of the things that we need to be doing but aren't are the ones that are the hardest for us to actually build. It's just like a mental thing. humans, we really only for the most part, we really only do what we want to do. And so, but there's plenty of things in life that we need to do that we don't want to do, right? And so I'd say the most difficult habits to build are those that we need to build but don't want to build. ¿Cómo aprendo como sueco? I don't know what that means. Yo, what's up, Basic? It has been a while. Pandabra, I'm gonna learn Swedish. Okay, bet, do it. Basic, how has your bass playing been? Have you kept up with that habit in the time that you've been off the stream? It's been great. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up. Proud of you. Dude, Pandabra, I know you're on Google Translate, dog. There ain't no way. You're totally on Google Translate. You're not pulling one over on me. If anyone has any habits, any good habits they want to be more consistent with, put them here in the chat and I'll teach you how to engineer them so they actually stick using the Triple S method. So we're gonna make them specific, simple, and seal them with a 1 second celebration. It's the most effective habit building method in the world. So got a 96% success rate, and yeah, that's basically it. If you want to have an accountability buddy for actually staying consistent with your habits, I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you can subscribe and turn on notifications and then use those notifications to help keep you accountable to your habits, since I'm going live there. You were born in the United States, but I'm a Canadian citizen. Cool. Swedes don't speak Canadian, though. Canadians don't even speak Canadian. Canadian isn't a language. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Writer's block, I think that's Russian? Ukrainian, maybe? Canadians either speak English or French. Or maybe, or other languages if they immigrated from somewhere else, but the majority. Okay. Rhea said, I want to get back into running. When I'm a couple months in, it's smooth. However, I hate the start of the run, so I tend to be pretty inconsistent with it. Yes. Awesome. So Rhea, put that in a what, when, and where for me. Like, what time amount of running do you think you can be consistent with starting out? When would that run happen? Where would it happen, etc.? Oh, it's Greek? Okay. I'm being different of all the other Canadians and learning more languages than the rest. There you go. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, my level of distrust with the internet is so high that I will like not believe that you're actually telling me the truth frankly, probably ever, because there's no way for you to really prove that you're doing that over a live stream, because you could literally just be Google translating all of the stuff and just making up some fake story. But that's just me. You could totally be telling the truth and I just won't acknowledge it, I guess. I don't know. The internet's a wild place and I don't trust like anything. What's Google Translate? That's funny. Understandable, honestly. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't watch the news. I don't keep up with any of that. I deleted all my social media off my phone. I don't keep up with current events, like, period. Just because there's so much garbage crap out there, and yeah, it's bad. Pandabra, I don't think you are a real engineer. No, I'm not. I just help people engineer habits. I do not have a degree in engineering outside of a degree of life experience. And frankly, for habits, that's the most effective degree you could have. So I'm not worried. Rhea said 25 minutes at the gym early morning. Okay. What time in the early morning, like from when to when, are you going to do your 25 minutes? Oh. You guys ever just floss your teeth on a live stream? Yeah, me too. Like I said, everyone, our comedian of the stream, Pandabra. Okay, usually 4 to 5 a.m. when you're at the gym. Dang, you're at the gym at 4 or 5 in the morning? That's impressive. Good for you. And so are you going to do that every day? Like, between 4 to 5, you're going to run 25 minutes, I'm assuming, on the treadmill at the gym? Or are there specific days that you're going to be doing that and some that you're not going to be? And then my other question is, do you feel 100% confident in your ability to stick to that habit, that 25 days, every single day for the rest of your life? Like, do you feel 100% confident in your ability to do that? Or is maybe 25 minutes needs to go down if you don't have that level of confidence? Or maybe you need to do it at a different time of day if you find that you want to take the whole time with your gym time, doing something that's not cardio, or like, what are you thinking? Panda plus cow equals panda and cow eat wolf. Cool. I don't know what that means, but sure. Um, and then the only other thing, Rhea, is just what is your celebration going to be at the completion of your run, in order to reward yourself for it. Rhea, I tend to enjoy avoiding people. That's kind of relatable. Josh, there's my handsome guy. Hey, thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Rhea would like to finish up with cardio usually. Don't reckon I'd stick with that for the rest of my life. So perhaps I just have separate days dedicated to cardio. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Being able to, like, the goal here is just making it consistent so that it's something that you can stick to long term, assuming obviously that it's something you want to do for like years and decades in order to stay in shape, which I would definitely recommend. So yeah, that's usually the rotation that I'll be on, is every other day is a cardio day. And so it's like lifting, cardio, just rotate every other day. You don't have to do that obviously, but yeah. When is end of stream? End of stream will probably be when I finish this conversation with Rhea. I just have another meeting at 7. And it's 6:35 right now, and it's not too far away. After that, we'll have to do the daily end of stream pickup line ranking time. Why don't you just do that right now while we're waiting? I tend to do both and get really annoyed that I have to do the cardio. I've just now figured out where I'm going wrong. Hey, that's what we're here for. We're all about engineering the right habits. Or like figuring out how you work and what makes you tick so that you can engineer a habit that you can actually stick with. So that's really good. So yeah, then, so if you've got the specific step and you've made it simple enough that you have 100% confidence in your ability to stick with it every day, then the only thing left is, what is your reward going to be? What is your 1 second celebration that you're going to put at the end of that habit to make sure that you feel good about that habit, so what gets rewarded gets repeated? Yeah, Panda Bro, you can drop your pickup line in there and I'll rank it. If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber. I totally read that as cucumber the first time. LOL. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'll give that one a... I don't know. I feel like that one's kind of basic, TBH, so I'd probably give that like a 5 out of 10. But I also think I'm probably a pretty harsh critic, so maybe some other people who are actually girls who would actually maybe get a pickup line like that used on them might react differently. so a C. Yes. However you want to interpret a 5 out of 10. If a man said that to me, I would walk away. LOL. So maybe I'm overly generous with my ranking. Yeah, I don't really use pickup lines, honestly. I'll just walk up to people and be like, hey, when are we going on a date? Works pretty well for me. The reward is successfully having built the habit. I don't want to cave to societal pressures. I might get myself a crybaby. Now I'm excited to get going with that running. Boom. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Panda Bro, get some new pickup lines for tomorrow. Okay, good. Yeah, Rhea, so do that tomorrow and then hop on the stream at 6 and let me know how it goes, how it went. Yeah, that'll be it for today, everyone. Thanks for hopping on. Keep the change and keep changing. Peace.